Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm gonna share my brand new Tiana Reroot video with you that is so long overdue. Last year, the Disney Store released this holiday edition Tiana doll that had a brand new face mold. The doll came packaged in this very nicely designed box with a lot of printed detail on the plastic, giving you a very good look at the doll inside. I'm absolutely obsessed with that new face mold, and I think this is one of the best attempts they've ever done at Tiana. On the back, there's also some text about the holidays, and some additional explanation on this doll's design, and the rest of the box is pretty simple. To open this box up, I cut away the tape on the sides to reveal just the doll on that cardboard backing. I carefully cut all the tags to release the doll from her cardboard prison. There are also some tags holding some of the fabric together, so I cut those away as well to undo this faux fur shawl that has this satin inside and some lovely golden tassels at the end. Tiana comes with these really intricate lace gloves and is wearing a separate jacket over this white and gold dress. The jacket is super nice and sparkly and has some golden details at the bottom that does not continue in the back. The fabric is super soft though, and really gives you that luxurious holiday feel. Comparing it to that fashion pack that Disney Store released a couple of years ago, it definitely has the same vibe, but brought up a couple levels. This new version looks so much more luxurious, and even that shawl is so much softer and has a much nicer finish. As you can tell though, the hair on this new version is super gelled in place, which is great if you just wanna display her. For me though, I'm definitely planning to give this doll a reroot and give her some new nice flowing hair. Taking off that jacket shows off the dress perfectly with this really cute 1920s silhouette that matches the time period of the movie so well. The skirt is made of 2 layers, with one layer being a soft white fabric, and that top layer has these crinkles in them, giving it a super cute effect. She also comes wearing this long necklace that is removable. That hat piece really adds to the luxury, but I honestly don't think you can put it back super well if you remove it. Then for the shoes, these really remind me of the live action Little Mermaid shoes, but painted in white and gold. Looking at Tiana's body type, I feel like this is the regular original Disney Store princess body, without any modifications. Which means that she is able to wear her original outfits that I already have for her, including the green dress, her yellow waiter dress, and her blue princess dress. After washing and straightening out Tiana's hair, you can see that the haircut is super uneven. The hair quality honestly isn't that great, so I am very excited to just chop off all of this hair. But before I did that, I wanted to cut this hair into a nice bob to have fun with for a little while. And that little while ended up being over a year. I can't believe that the beginning of this video was filmed that long ago and I never got around to rerooting her. So I'm very excited to finally get around to doing it and finishing this video. For this reroot, I'm gonna mix a couple different shades, including ink black, cacao, and dark coffee. You can see that these brown shades are much too light for Tiana's hair to be a perfect match. But the black is way too dark. Mixing them together will give you a very nice darker brown color that's in between these colors, giving you the perfect shade for Tiana. I simply start by cutting the hair as short as possible, dipping the head in boiling water to soften up the plastic, allowing me to remove the doll's head from her body. While taking off the doll's head, I also pulled out the neck bag, which scared me so much, but I was able to remove it again with those forceps pliers. I also managed to put this neck bag back in the body, but after finishing the doll and styling her, it actually happened again, so I did end up putting her on a different Tiana's body. With that out of the way, I take my forceps pliers to scrape the inside of the head, to loosen up all the leftover hair that's still in the head. And then I open up the same forceps pliers to take these loosened up hair leftovers from the inside of the head to clean up the entire head completely. The hair I'm using is the 36-inch hair from the dollplanethair.com, so it is much too long for the look I'm going for. So I cut the hair in half before I start mixing the colors. To mix the hair together very well, I simply lay it around my finger and start combing it together. I also spread out the hair and move it around a bit and brush it out again until you cannot really distinguish one color from the other anymore. When I reach that point, I'm happy with the blend, and I start laying down a lot of thin sections on my table to prepare for the reroot. For the actual reroot process, I take one of these thin sections, wrap it around my finger 2 times, and then I take my reroot tool from the Doll Planet hair, and I use that open needle to pick up the hair and pull on the ends to create a tight knot. I find a hole in the head and simply push the reroot tool in the head, which adds that single hair strand to the head. I keep doing the exact same process around the entire hairline, and I usually like to start in the back hairline so I can kinda get the hang of it and make sure I'm warmed up when I reach the front hairline. Because if I make any mistakes, I'd rather have those in the back than in the front where it actually shows very well. In my previous Wicked video, I hosted a giveaway for the multicolor and pink braids from the Doll Planet hair, and the winner is Carly Craziness 9216. I will reach out to you as soon as I can. For this video, I wanted to give away an assortment of colors, including the ink black and metallic black, as well as some really cool textured hair, being the S-Curl brown, bright turquoise, and neon yellow green. To enter this giveaway, let me know in the comments down below which doll you would want to reroot with this hair, and I'll announce the winner in my next video. If you want to pick out your own specific colors from the website, make sure to place your order using the discount code TheDollBoy10 to get 10% off your order. Then I actually got super into it and my phone died, so I didn't manage to film me rerooting the rest of the hairline and part line. But now you can see that instead of one blend of the colors, I have 2 separate piles of hair, with one being the brown color, and on the right is the full black, that I'm gonna use separate for more defined highlights. The rooting of this doll wasn't the best, and you can see that there are quite a lot of bald spots if I would keep this original rooting. That's why I am also going in between, creating my own holes to make sure I get a nice full end result. I simply keep rooting the hair until I'm happy with the fullness, and while filling I alternate rows of the brown and black hair, making sure I evenly space them on the right and left sides, because I do want it to blend very nicely and look super natural in the end. When all the hair is added, I twist it out of the way to make sure I don't accidentally get any of the Fabri-Tac glue in her hair. I do want to add this glue on the inside of the head, so I insert the nozzle into the neck hole and add the glue to keep all the hair strands secured on the inside. To spread the glue evenly, I also go in with a Q-tip and swirl that around on the inside of the head. Then I wait at least 12 hours before I put the head back on her body. With her new straight hair, Tiana honestly looks like a beautiful Rapunzel doll, but I am going for a different look for her. You can see that the ends of the hair are very uneven and thin, so I definitely want to cut off a bit. But for now, I am keeping it super long because I'm also gonna create a lot of thin curls on her hair, which is definitely gonna reduce the length by a lot already. And I know that I can always cut it shorter later, and it's much harder to add length again. For the curls, I'm gonna use these super skinny straws and bobby pins. Simply going layer by layer and wrapping the hair around the straws. Because I want to keep a lot of flexibility in the hairstyling for this doll, I'm not heat setting these curls, but I'm simply making them on wet hair and then letting the hair dry for a couple days before taking them out. When removing the curls, I make sure to slide out all the straws first, and then separate each curl into 2 or 3 sections, giving her this super curly and voluminous look that I think gives Tiana the perfect natural look that she deserves. This also is a super fun base for a lot of different hairstyles and updos, and I can't wait to try out a bunch of them. If you want to see more hairstyles that I create on this Tiana doll, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more reroot videos like this one. Also, let me know in the comments down below which reroot you want to see next, and make sure to enter my reroot hair giveaway as well. See you next time!